So what y'all are gonna need to make chapstick. This is natural made. What you'll need is chapstick containers. So I found all these things online on Amazon. Clear containers, white containers, doesn't matter. If you like these little doohickeys here that come empty, you can pour your chapstick in there. Any little container. Now Jaya found these at the dollar store. My leftovers, when I run out of tubes, I just pour them into little containers like this. And then I can just reheat and pour into my tubes after I've saved enough tubes. If you buy chapstick like this, you can just save these, boil them to clean them, and reuse your tubes that you've already used. So not a lot of expense if you do it that way. Also online, if you do big batches, this is a chapstick container, and the way it works is you take your cap off and you put your chapstick container into it just like this, and you can do this many at a time. After I do mine, I stick them in the freezer. I put them in a Ziploc. I just, I keep them like this for a while till they harden a bit, stick them in the freezer to harden faster, and then I take them out and just put them in a Ziploc baggie. You can print labels to put on them if you want to sell them. You can print labels, or if you're just using it for yourself, just put it in the freezer, that way they won't melt on you. Okay, so that's what this little gizmo is. My recipe calls for 1 ounce of beeswax, and I buy the little pellets. I have a block of beeswax too that I got from a local bee farmer. You can use that if you want to, but this I find melts faster, so I just use the little teardrop beeswax pieces. 1.5 ounces of coconut oil, shea butter, lanolin. So great for wounds in general, chapped dry skin. Put it on, come morning, it's healed. So this also is 0.125 ounces. So if you find a little bitty one like this, this will last you a while. The shea butter is only 0.375 ounces. So just small amounts, you don't need a lot. You can put in whatever kind of essential oil you want. Okay, so you don't want to put any more than 20 drops of essential oil, and just put everything in here and let it melt. And I've got my little kebab stick that I stir with, and once everything's mixed up, I'll take it off the heat. The last thing I put in it is the essential oil, because essential oils have a tendency to cook out. So we don't want to cook the essential oil, we just want to melt all these other oils that we're putting in. So I'm going to put everything into that boiler, get it melted down, and then once that happens, it takes about probably 10-15 minutes doing it on the stove. Then we can start pouring them into our little containers. It's only filled about to that spot right there. Okay, so not too much. All right, it's gonna be super hot, honey.